All right. We took a week off from the Annealer reveal, didn't we? I think we did. No? Just feels like I haven't done this in a long time. Maybe it was just having Tuesday off was pretty weird. Feels really strange, but welcome back, folks. Good day. It's a great day in the glass blowing world. I got the chat open here, folks, as you're loading up and loading into this live experience and show. You can say hello. It is Thursday, 1:30. We do the Annealer reveal at the same time every single week. And we're here again. We got some cool products. We didn't have a live show last week. We had a really cool, really awesome trip down memory lane of some of the fan and staff favorite pieces that were ever made here at the Glass Academy on the Gathering Point. So that was really cool. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Big kudos to Sam for putting together a video like that. She also had some really cool information snuck in there, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. But if you guys didn't watch the show on Tuesday, if you haven't watched it yet, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, and I suggest today, very likely, for a specific reason, that you should go back and take a look at that show. But I'm seeing people loading in here. What's happening, everyone? Mary Lou, beautiful day from California, if I'm not mistaken. Dana, what's happening? Megan's watching on YouTube in Ontario. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, happy Thursday to everybody. We didn't have live pieces, as I was saying, but I have about 4 or 5 other really cool things to show you that are either happening at the Glass Academy, up and coming, or just good information for you. And the first thing I'll say right off the bat, as you guys are joining, if you're watching later today, no problem, we've got a 30% off discount code for watching the Tuesday Gathering Point show. So that code, I'm not going to say it. These are for our dedicated fans, for the people that care about the highlights of our show from the past 2 years. In the middle, or in somewhere in that show, our Tuesday show is about a 28-minute long video. There is a discount code in there, and it was supposed to only be for Tuesday, but we made a mistake. Only one person got to use it, so we've opened it up. It's available through 12 p.m. tonight. Or is that 12 a.m.? I always get those mixed up. I have no idea. But that 30% off, we don't ever give 30% off coupons anywhere. That's bigger than the friends and family discount, I'll tell you. And that's a pretty good discount. So if you guys have been thinking about getting something, or are ready to get something to stock up going into springtime, we got some new garden stuff going on that I'm going to explain here in a second. But 30% off is big. So as I go into the rest of this, keep that in mind and take a look at our show from Tuesday, because the highlights were great. We had some great times. Terry, what's happening? Welcome. We got Kathleen from Michigan, local Michiganders, folks. This is the Gathering Point. If you're new to the show, this is where we typically show off everything we made on Tuesday's show live. Custom orders, artist choice, random things that turned out crazy. This is where it goes down. So I'm going to show you the things we worked on during the week here, having not done a live feed show. And if you got questions, put them in the chat. That's what it's there for. I'm able to watch. I'm not distracted by the glass blowing right now, so now's a great time to ask questions. The first thing I'll show off is, let's start with the color splashes, because Matt and I were getting really wild in the shop, and we made some jumbos. This guy's got 2 tones of purple on it. It's got some copper ruby, beautiful deep ruby red. And I'm going to show it to you up close and take a look at how large this guy is, and look at the color pattern going on in here. The light looking great, catching so much water. That would hold enough water for an entire bath of birds. And that's a beauty right there. So that one looks really good. We also have this sweetie started using the blue chrome on these color splashes. And if that's not a splash of color, then I'm not really sure what is. Take a good look at this guy. Let's get him to focus right on there. Look at the texture, look at the waves of color. Look at that. So folks, these are really hard to replicate. These are available via custom order or via picking out an artist choice on the website. So if you guys wanted to, these are jumbos. We don't have these on the website yet. When Michelle gets back, we will get them on the website as an option, but the prices are small, large, and these are going to be jumbos. So if you go on there and you go to the large section and you pick out a white one, you want a white artist choice, then we're going to put together, if we either have one already or we're going to make it to order, we're going to use whites, maybe a couple different whites, swirl them up and make a one-of-a-kind piece for you. They're really hard to replicate, so we're going to do it that way for a while. And if you're out of town, we will eventually be putting up a live feed of featured product table. There's a few different products we have that are all one of a kind, so when we eventually cycle back around to doing a splash featured product on one of our Gathering Point shows, we'll put up 12 of them and you'll have the option to pick your individual piece that you want off of the table. So if you are interested in getting a one-of-a-kinder and you want to pick it out, wait for that opportunity to come around. If you're interested in getting a large or a small and just letting us make the artistic decision for you in the color palette of your choice, you can do that on the website today and have 30% off. It's up to you. The other addition to those color splashes that is brand new is we finally put together painted, ground, cut to length, these nice pieces of rebar. So you can read the details of them on the website. They're underneath where the splashes line up on the website, but we've got a large one, which I believe is 26 inches. We got the short one, which is about 14 inches, and they're ground, they're painted and beautiful, and they're ground just right so that on the very top here, this wouldn't fit on the back side, but on the very top, it slides in nice and snug, and that's gonna hold your piece in your garden pretty darn cozy. And that's just a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. I'm liking that. So that's an option for those of you that already have the splashes and have been waiting for us to do these. 2 different sizes. If you got 3 of them, I suggest 1 tall one, 2 short ones, or vice versa. But it depends on your garden, and those are on the website. So take a look at those, folks. Let us know if you got any questions. Let's see what we got going on in here. Cindy, what's happening? Kay, what's happening? Everybody is looking good, so that's beautiful. A couple other things we got going on. The first one is our snakes are really coming along, folks. We got a beautiful situation here where we've added eyes to them. We're getting the natural fluidity of the snake locked down. Take a look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's got eyes. He's looking right at you. Oh yeah, the heads are looking good. And look at the natural fluidity of that body, the curls of the snake. These are very difficult. We're finding that you got to really let the glass do what it wants to do. Set it up correct, and then let the glass flow. So he sits perfectly flat. This other recycle one right here, he's a beauty. Look at the proportions of the head, came out great. These are a challenge, but they're slowly coming along. These are just to get you guys excited. Very soon in the future here, we're going to, it will be probably 2022. I don't know exactly when, but we're going to have a reveal of those guys, do a show, have it open up in the gallery, and it should be really cool. So stay tuned for those. Another thing to stay tuned for is coming up in a couple weeks. We're going to have a featured slug show. We're going to do another specialty slug. We've done probably 4 or 5 of them now. We got a lot of slug collectors out in the world, and we've got to give them the opportunity to add another one-of-a-kind slug. We're not going to recreate these, just like we're not going to recreate the peppermint slugs that we did last year for Christmas, or perhaps the mustache slugs that we made last year for the Renaissance Festival. There's all kinds of unique ones for gifts for yourself to add to your little slug army. These are going to be the next run. I'm not going to show them in too much detail. We got a few more to make, really cool color combos, and they're going to be available on, very likely, not this next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. Then we've got the last thing I wanted to talk about, which is very important, folks, and is coming up really quick. We're doing a lot of back-end work on this, getting the nonprofits lined up, getting the event situated. The last weekend in July, which I believe is the 28th or something like that. It's the last weekend, maybe the 29th or 31st, something like that, is going to be our world record attempt, folks. And we've been saying it for about a month now that if you're from out of town, you want to come visit us, you want to try something out, it's going to be the time to do that. We're going to have a huge event. It's going to be a lot of people. We're going to have 10 nonprofits in the gallery here. We're going to be doing classes where you create 2 bubbles to add to this, first of all, world record, and second of all, huge installation art piece we're about to make for the gallery here. And we want you guys to be a part of it. It's going to be called the Breath of Michigan World Record, and we've got the balls here to show you a little bit of what it's going to be like. These are going to be a shorter class. It's less about being involved in the creation of an individual piece and more about being involved in creating an art piece with local, with out-of-town folks, with the community here in Michigan. And if you're from out of Michigan, that's even more beautiful. So join us in that. The classes are going to be really cheap, folks. They're going to be 25 bucks a piece. $5 of every class is going to go to one of the 10 nonprofits that you can pick which one you want $5 to go to. So that's 25%, or maybe that's 20% of the class price, something like that. Anyway, but that's a really good deal, folks. And for those of you that got friends and family, you want to show them what we're about. You want to have your grandkids, you want to have your son, your daughter come through and check out the shop. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be having these classes available starting next weekend. Tomorrow they're going to be made available on the website. They're going to be a shorter class, a cheaper class for the involvement in what we're doing. You can have an option to purchase one of these if you like, to add that to your home to remember the event. But we would ask that once you take the class, you come back for that last weekend, and we're going to have a judge come in here, reveal the whole situation, and we are going to get crazy in here that weekend. Crazy action, and it's going to be a really good time. You'll see all the bubbles in the gallery. It should be amazing. So if there's questions about that, reach out to us. We got something from tech support. Oh yes, thank you. Beautiful reminder. So ask us if you got questions for those, because that's going to be out of this world. It's going to be a great time. I want to do, with a reminder from Sam over here, tech support, a congratulations first of all to, if you watched the show on Tuesday, we did a really nice a reference giveaway for a $100 gift card to win if you referred enough people to our show. We had a challenge. First place, if you watch the show, you already know who this is. First place was Dawn Great. She went crazy with this. She almost had 30 references, people that sent in the e-news email question and said, Dawn referred me to your show, to your site, and I'm here entering now. So that's pretty hardcore. Congratulations to Dawn. She is a serious glass addict, and it's certified if it wasn't already certified. In second place, so she won $100, and she got the glass donut from 2 shows ago, the giveaway as well. Second place was Bill Lutz. Bill almost had 15 references, so that's still a lot of people. He did a really great job, and that's pretty cool. We want to give a big shout out to Bill for being the honorable mention. A couple other names too that did a really great job. Tanya did an amazing job. Sharon Watch, Jody Bernard did a great job. Sue Turner and Linda Dowsett. They were all right in that third place tier, and we really appreciate everyone's interest, everyone's effort, everyone's support of what we're doing, because things like this, even though we're giving you guys $100, we're doing it for a reason. We want to increase our exposure. We want to have everyone know what's going on. We want you guys to spread the word as much as possible. So appreciate you joining in on that giveaway. If you guys got any questions about anything, please reach out to us, whether on the website or on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you got us, wherever you're following us. It's a beautiful thing. A big shout out as well to our VIP supporters. Their names are rolling on either the camera now or on other shows at the end. At some point, you see their names. They are what make these live feeds possible. $5 a month, folks, a coffee a month is a pretty big thing for us to keep streaming, to keep the technology up to par. We're going to get a new mic set here pretty soon, and that's going to be a huge help for us. But that's it, folks. That's it. I hope you guys have a beautiful Thursday. We're about to get into some other things at the shop here. It's nice and toasty in here today. Beautiful Michigan day. And we look forward to seeing you guys on Sunday for the experimental show. I got something really good planned, so I best have you guys tune in. Have a beautiful week. I'll talk to you on Sunday.